Hey folks, Andrew here, and I'm here with Patrick, and we're going to be talking about Angry Birds 2. Patrick, how are you today?
I feel awesome tonight.
So, can you talk to us about Angry Birds 2?
Yes, so it's the sequel to the first Angry Birds game, so it's taking a huge step forward in terms of the visuals, but also a new way of playing the game. So we're really excited about it.
Now, you guys have had multiple spin-offs and mashups with multiple things with Angry Birds. What made you guys decide to take a step up and finally do Angry Birds 2?
Well, for one, the other games have mostly been like, spin-offs and mashups and other game genres and so on, but this is like the first true sequel in terms of what the setting is and the gameplay. And I think the time is right now because the hardware is okay. We can do the stuff that we couldn't do 6 years ago. We just came up with the ideas that we needed to really make the sequel.
And what makes Angry Birds 2 stand out from all the other Angry Birds games?
I would say it's a completely new way of playing the game. So the old games were more like discrete puzzles that you need to solve. This one is much more action-oriented, and also a new layer of strategy around it. So you always need to adapt your gameplay. So it's a new way of thinking, really. So that makes it a really worthy sequel, so to speak.
Now, can you talk about a little bit of the new gameplays that you are adding into Angry Birds 2?
Yeah. So for one, we have you can choose your birds, like which order you play them. So it's almost like poker. You get you dealt a hand, and you just need to make the best of your hand. And together with that, we have multi-stage levels, so you don't know what's coming up ahead. So you need to plan ahead how you're going to use your birds. And lastly, we have the destructometer, which is like you destroy stuff, obviously. And the more you destroy, the more cards you earn back, actually. So it's kind of a nice circle of destruction, essentially.
And you guys are also implementing boss fights into Angry Birds 2. Can you talk a little bit about what makes the boss fights a little bit different from the normal levels?
Yeah, so all the minion pigs, they can only take one hit from the birds and then they die. The boss pigs take a lot of beating, so you need to throw him around the level. You can throw stuff on top of him until he pops again.
Awesome. And how many levels are in Angry Birds 2? I got my hands on it for a little bit, and I noticed there are a lot of levels in it.
Yeah, we built a whole lot of levels. So it starts with 240 levels, and then over time we're going to add more, as we always done with our games.
Awesome, that's amazing. And what have you guys learned from your past Angry Birds games that you're implementing in with Angry Birds 2?
We know our fans are really, they're craving more and more content, like new ways of playing the game, and I think we struck a good balance now of just giving them more of what they like, but also adding something new on top of it. So hopefully people will really like it.
Okay. And of course, where can people get their hands on it, and when can people get their hands on it?
So, tomorrow, as we're speaking right now, on Thursday, 30th of July, it's available on iOS and on Android.
Awesome. Patrick, thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much. And for more content like this, head over to shacknews.com.